Today I'm going to talk to you about Markiplier. I am sorry that I haven't uploaded anything for the past 2 weeks because apparently I have this outrageous need to just watch Markiplier. I've seen his Dead Space 1, Dead Space 2, Dead Space 3, Evil Within, Until Dawn, the Slender Man games. I hate Slender Man. I can't fathom how much I hate Slender Faggot. Okay? And yet, I was able to watch all of his Slender Man videos, which, if you've seen his playlist, is a lot. But today I want to talk about Markiplier. And something that I've just seen, and it's on my shoulders, and I have to say it, or I'm just gonna go flipping shit insane. But okay, so basically how it started with me is I was always a Cryotic fan. Okay, I enjoyed how he never really screamed unless he was scared shitless, and that was good for me because I wasn't back then one of those people that, like to watch stupid stuff go on. I want to see, if you get scared, yeah, but I don't want you screaming at every single time. My niece, she's a huge PewDiePie fan, right? And, no offense, but he just screamed so much that my little brain couldn't take it. And then my boyfriend introduced me to Markiplier, and at first I didn't like him. I was like, no thank you. But one of my favorite games is Dead Space, and I was wondering if, because Cryotic doesn't do Dead Space, I wanted to see if Markiplier did Dead Space, and he did the first one, the second one, and the third one. I spent an entire week just watching him play Dead Space, and I just went completely insane because it's like, how there's Netflix and chill? Well, now there's Markiplier and Steam games. You just sit down and you just watch him play Markiplier. I mean, you just you sit down and you watch him play Dead Space 1, 2, and 3 while you're playing your Steam games, and it's like you will lose time. You will, the day will literally go on without you. So, I watched him, and he literally just, I became a big fan of him because the way that he is. There's some people that, they just play the video game. But Markiplier, right, he's actually having a conversation with his viewers. Right? And there is times that you see him go into a rage fit. And shit, I go into a rage fit all the time with video games, so imagine him. And he has this type of, confidence. He's able to make wacky faces and just be himself in front of the camera. And that's extremely awe-inspiring because at first, before I had a YouTube channel, I was like, oh, anybody can do that, right? And then I started recording, and I'm just like, that's really hard because you feel nervous behind the mic, right? You're trying to be this inspiring person that people will like you, and then you're just like, you're scared. You don't know if what you're gonna say is gonna offend people or they're gonna get angry at you, and it's just, that's why I'm so used to being in a group, because I know that if I mess up, I got my brothers there and they can help me, right? But when you're trying to do it by yourself, right, and if you're on webcam, which is even harder, it's just, you feel all the pressure build up, right? And with how many subscribers and views he has and how he uploads every day, I think that's extremely, it's someone to look up to, because not many people can do that. I sure the hell can't. I mean, I can't be on webcam and talk to people. I mean, I can talk, yeah, sure. I stutter like a shit ton. I say, how do you say a shit ton? I curse a shit ton. But with Markiplier, he has it like he's all cool. It's like through the years of him being on YouTube, he has been able to put the skills that he has learned into use. And that's how they say people watch him. I used to watch him for the entertainment, but now I just watch him to see, because somewhere let's say you're making a YouTube channel, right? And you want to speak out to your people. You want to talk to them like he does to other people, right? I don't think he knows it, but Markiplier actually is a really good way of, giving advice, He does it without people asking him. But if you watch all his videos and you take the time to just see how he is, right? Then I guess you can say that, he's like teaching you, I guess you would say. But yeah, Markiplier, he's not only confident about talking in front of people, but he doesn't care if he makes wacky faces or anything. Like, I can't go out in public and embarrass myself. I can only do that when I'm in a group of people that I know. And even then, it's not even that much. But I've seen that, throughout the time, how do you say, it's so like high school. You don't want to embarrass yourself in high school. But I've told my friends so many times, shit, if I can go back to high school, I wouldn't be embarrassed of boys. I wouldn't, how do you say, be scared to raise my hand, because I know that happens a lot. Back when I was in high school, I was scared to raise my hand. I couldn't talk to a guy to save my life, right? I was quiet. And there's a lot of kids out there that are like that. But let's talk more about Markiplier. This is me as a fan, just saying, this guy, how do you say? Okay, so let's do his coloring of the hair, right? Pink, blue, red, green. I'm just like, how do you say? I mean, if it was for a charity event, right? I don't know if I could do that, me as a person, because I have brown hair, and I'm just like, I tried to dye it purple once, and it came out horrible. I have like 4 strands of blonde hair now. And, how do you say, he does it because he wants to do it for charity, which I think is fine and all, right? But I don't know if I would be able to do that, right? So, big props towards him for that. I have seen a lot of Tumblrs and images where he says that, how do you say, like, his videos are crap, and he tells himself, oh, I can't upload this video because it's horrible like the rest of my videos. Markiplier, if you're listening to this, you don't have horrible videos. I mean, even if you think you do, right? This is coming from a person that's basically been living on your channel for the past 2 weeks, right? You really don't have any bad videos. You have videos that make people laugh. There was once that I was so angry. I was literally steaming out of my ears. And I sat my ass down and I started watching some of your videos. Even playlists that I already watched. Because I've seen Dead Space like 16 times now. And just you talking and getting scared and having a good time playing your game, right? My anger literally faded away, right? Your videos are not bad. Your videos are awesome, okay? And never, stop telling yourself, it's because of the pressure of subscribers and viewers and stuff like that. No. How do you say? There's a lot of fans that love you. And you just have to take it, right? There's people who would literally cry if something happened to you. That time that you were in the hospital, right? I heard from my boyfriend, because I at that time I didn't know who you really were. And how do you say, I saw you, I see pictures of you in the hospital. I'm like, why is this man in the hospital, right? Why has God given him a reason for him to be in the hospital, right? If more people was like Markiplier, who actually gave a fuck and does videos for fun and to make people laugh, right? Our world would not be in the shitty place that it is right now. What else about Mark? How do you say, Mark has a way of making me watch scary videos that I would not watch by myself. Dead Space 1 and Dead Space 3, right, they're not scary. I mean, I played Dead Space 3, finished it with a friend, right? I almost finished Dead Space 2 and Dead Space 1, and it's a mixture. But let's say with Outlast, right? I can't play Outlast. I get nervous. I start to tremble. I just can't play it by myself. But watching Markiplier play, I can watch the entire damn playthrough, and I don't feel as scared. I mean, the only times I jump in Outlast was when Markiplier screamed. Markiplier has scared me more than the game itself, And I find it extremely funny because, you have this scary ass game that everyone's like, oh, it's the most fearsome game ever, right? And Markiplier screaming is what actually scared me. Slender Man. He has a shit ton of Slender Man videos. With Slender Man, right, I can't watch any other person play Slender Man. And, I've tried playing it on my own, and I'm just like, no, I just cannot. It's that fear inside you that doesn't allow you to go through it, right? And I'm a big scaredy cat. If you watch me on Twitch, I start crying and I get nervous. But with Slender Man is not like, oh, I'm just gonna be quiet and just play the game. He talks to the player. He talks to the viewer, right? And he talks about how good the game is and how do you say, he appreciates the person that's making this game for him. And that, I guess, in some way, the way that he talks about the game, it doesn't get me as scared, right, when hearing him, because I'm more focused on him talking than Slender Man popping the fuck out, Until Dawn. Let's talk about Until Dawn. I heard that it's a PlayStation game, I'm an Xbox person, but I saw him play Until Dawn, and it is a gorgeous, gorgeous game. Oh my god. If I had a PlayStation, I'd probably play it. But the only reason I liked it so much is because Markiplier was so in-depth with it, Like, at first it doesn't look scary, right? And I actually stopped playing my Steam games to actually just sit in front of my TV and watch him play it. And, it's basically, I think Until Dawn, it's the only game in his playlist that actually scared the shit out of me with the pop-outs, right? If you haven't played Until Dawn, this is probably some spoilers, but, when you see the Masked Man at the cabin, right, when the dolls pop out, right, and I got scared with Markiplier, right, and then I cursed myself. I'm like, oh my god, are you fucking kidding me, right? And that hasn't happened. I think the only playlist that actually scared the shit out of me was Until Dawn, because the Evil Within and Alien Isolation, right, you're so focused on Markiplier, right, that it's like you're only 50% watching him play it, okay? But Until Dawn, right, I thought it was extremely interesting, extremely well done. And there's a point in the playlist of his videos that he gets, Ashley dies, and he just goes ballistic, Like, he literally just drops the controller and just, you can you can see it through his face that he's just completely devastated. He couldn't even stand it. He literally gets up, gets out of the camera, right, and starts screaming and everything, right? And if you're watching him play that game, right, and you're with him from step 1 all the way till Ashley dies, right, you understand, you know, you feel bad for him, right? And at that moment in time, I'm just like, whoa, I have literally gotten myself to the point where I can sense Markiplier's stress. That only has happened once, and that was with Cryotic. And, how do you say, you know, he literally went back, redid the entire game, right? That way Ashley could live. You know? And it's just an awesome game, right? What else? Amnesia. Oh man. Even before I started a YouTube channel, Amnesia, I couldn't watch that. And I tried watching it with so many people, but people, like, they tended to scream or be funny, right? And I just couldn't watch the screen, right? I could hear them, but I couldn't watch the screen because I was terrified of Amnesia, you know. And then this weekend, right, I started watching Markiplier play all of his Amnesia games, and to my astonishment, I was able to watch him, right? Like I said, I was focused on him only, right? I was hearing him, and I was 50% again just watching the game, right? When the monsters pop out and everything, right, I wasn't as scared as I was scared when I was watching someone else, you know? What else? What to talk about? I think the only playlist that I have not been able to see is Paranormal. I saw 3 videos of it, right? And, the paranormal activities things, right, are like ghosts and stuff like that. I come from a long line of family members that, you know, we can feel spirits, right? We can tell when something bad's gonna happen, right? And like a medium, you know. And when here, I'll just say it. Fuck it. When the Paranormal Activity movies came out, I couldn't watch it by myself because, you know, I was scared, you know, and everything. And my family being a history of mediums, right? We can sense ghost spirits, right? And there was once that me and my brother, we were watching, I think, the second movie, right? And my dog, you know, my dog Bruno, before the movie even started, right, he just starts barking at a wall. And, how do you say, we're just like, there's no one else in the house except for me and him, right? So I go look around, right, and there's a part of the wall that is extremely cold compared to the rest of the house. So I'm just like, oh, maybe it's just a draft, right? And then when we started again the movie, right, my dog comes in running, crying, right, and hides under the bed. And we're just like, we're a little freaked out, right, because we're watching a ghost movie and that happens. And you know, it was just a little frightening, you know. So when he starts playing Paranormal, the game, right, I think it's the only playlist in his entire channel that I cannot watch with my eyes. Like, I would have to focus super hard on my Steam game and just listen to him, right? Because the game itself scared my core. I couldn't do it. I actually stopped watching his playlist for Paranormal, like, on the 5th episode, because I just couldn't do it. And, what else? No, how do you say, this video, some of you guys might be thinking, oh, you know, she's doing it for subscribers or for views or all that shit. No, man, how do you say, I've been thinking about Markiplier, and you know, it's just something that I have to get off my shoulders. I'm actually gonna start a playlist of saying let's talk about, because I have so many things to talk about, right? I have so many things on my mind that I just want to let loose. And if people don't like it, well, they can suck it for all I care, right? You don't have to watch my videos if you don't like it, you know? Have a boot to the face, right? But there's things that I have to say, and if people don't like it, like I said, just don't watch the videos. But what I have to say, right, if I don't say it, right, something that I've learned in my life is that if you hold things inside for too long, it will cause you nothing but stress. And that will, how do I say, stress, that's another topic for another video, but still, you know, if, that's really all I have to say about Markiplier. Markiplier, you're a great dude, you know, it'd be an honor if people knew who you were in real life, right, and you are not alone, you know, if you need someone to talk to, you know, you got fans who care about you, right, there's YouTubers out there that fans just like their videos, but they don't like who a person really is, right? And you have people that love you, you know. And I know it's not easy. Like, I'm still learning. It's not easy to, you know, be yourself in front of a camera, right, when people are going to watch you, right? But all the negativity, right, of people, or of, how do you say, of people judging you, just throw it out the window, right? Because, dude, you cannot have negativity in your life, you know, it literally drags your life. So, I will end this video with just saying thank you, Markiplier, for being the best of what you do, and, I will continue to watch your videos. Thank you. DB, signing out.